studio in Palm Desert, and she's always radiating beauty, love, joy, and this experience right here is very special to see you in this element, because we get to see each other. I'm her yoga instructor, and I see her just always focused and working hard, and I just appreciate you taking your time here to invite me to be part of this. This has been amazing to meet all of you and all the attendants who are here to hear the speakers. Like, this has been just life-changing for me. I feel really blessed to know you, and I love what you said, that thank you, and between those spiritual words that you can say. I really do thank you for what you brought into my life personally, and what you're bringing to the community, to the world, with how you give and you serve unconditionally. And yeah, I just want to continue to grow. I feel just really blessed. Like I said, we do have the health side with our wellness supplements, and it's, changed my life, changed your life, it's changing the lives of thousands and millions of people, and I'm looking forward to building this with you and growing together. But yeah, I just feel very hopeful. I feel very at peace that we've had this experience together. Thank you.
Kelly, over there.
Look, grateful for you. I'm grateful that we're both part of the desert community. What came up for me is we've been talking a lot about grief, and so that really came up for me. My mom passed away when I had 9 months sober. So just after Jeremy talking, and just everything, I've been thinking about that a lot, which is good, but it's hard, And my intention for this week is to be present, to not listen to my ego, try to step out of my ego, pay attention to everything else like we talked about, and just focus on what I have. And it's not what you have, it's how you look at it. And I'm just trying to live in gratitude this week. So thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm Jessica, and this was a really nice experience for me. I think I'm listening to my background here. It's hard to make time for myself, and it's certainly very difficult to, I'm a working mom, so I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Very hard to find practices where I can connect to myself or just settle in. Definitely have any type of mind-body connection, very difficult to come by. So I appreciated being able to stay in the day this way so that I had an opportunity and a window of time to do that. So thank you.
Hi, Ralph. This was my first time doing this. We actually offer this to our clients at our facility. I've never actually taken the time to engage in this. So, yeah, I'm just really grateful that I had the opportunity to finally do this for ourselves. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Jason Landberg. I actually never seen the looks of that, so you'll never have my facility, and they always tell me that I was running with them. So, and I was feeling a little bit tired, around this time of day, so I was very happy to have the chance to get out and zone out and just feel zen. And I feel more refreshed now, ready to go on to the dinner I'm invited to. Thank you very
What
much.
would you like your intention? What intention might you like to set for yourself?
I really love today how, thank God, our conferences that we can go to, we can learn something about ourselves and listen to somebody speak and take something, and thank God we're not going to a banking conference or we can, because we're all here helping all of our clients, and at the same time, we get to tap into ourselves, and that was so. And what you said about just, I also have 2 young kids at home, so less and less time in between the businesses, and so my intention is really to make that time for myself as well, or this reminded me. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Debbie. I just want to thank you, Michele, for honoring us with the beautiful presence that you bring. And my intention is to be of service and integrate all of the things that I've learned here today, to remember what Gina's here to bring forth, what she taught us, her spirit, her spark, her dynamite attitude or no bullshit, you know? And my wish for everybody here is that you remember who you are and the essence of beauty that you are. And through sound, we can connect with each other through our heart. And remember that we are worthy and deserving of greatness, and we can live it now. Just like Kathleen was saying, was it Kathleen? Somebody said earlier, oh no, it was the first speaker. When you decide you want to do something, you're not waiting to do it till tomorrow. Oh, I think I'll start that on Monday. No, we're going to do it right now, right now, right now. So I bless all of you with the wonderful essence of now.
Hello, my name's Beth. Hi, it's beautiful to be here. I came down from the Bay. This is my first Emergence conference. And today I've just been so moved by the vulnerability and the heart and the openness that has come into this room. It's truly the most unique and special conference I've ever been to. And like a couple of you have shared, to close the day out like this with this beautiful offering that really nourishes our own nervous systems, after how I imagine most of us show up day in and day out for our clients and really put a lot out there. Such a gift to receive and to practice receiving, so that part is really landing with me. And my intention moving forward, sort of one of the early themes from the day, is to bring more courage into my days and all of my relating. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kate. Thank you, Michelle. It was really an amazing experience. And thank you, Beth, for stepping into your intention and your courage and asking if we would all be able to come sit down on the floor. I think it really made the experience for me. So thank you for doing that. Yeah, it was a really incredible experience. I noticed a lot of energy and like movement kind of behind my eyes even though they were closed. So that was something that was new and not necessarily expected. And it just really felt like it was putting me in touch with like divine guidance and protection. So appreciate it. I think it's something that I'd like to be more open to as I move through the rest of this week, and having like the embodied sense of it made a difference. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Sam. I just wanted to thank you so much for this beautiful experience. I was just thinking, when I was first introduced to recovery, 14 years ago, it was such a different world where it felt very strict and very, we were looked down upon for using drugs and drinking, and I felt like, well, I'm not a bad person, why are you looking at me that way? And it's like, here we are now, and people like you exist to open up, sober livings and embrace the self-love aspect there. I'm so grateful for that, so thank you, because I suffered much longer than I needed to. So I'm in this field to help people and learn self-love, so this is just beautiful, I'm very happy I experienced it. And I'm just my intention is to just stay present, because I noticed my mind was racing, I'm thinking about work, because I chose trade one addiction for another addiction, right, y'all? And so I'm like, no, be present, enjoy this moment. Put the bowl on my stomach, and be grounded again. I said, present for this. It doesn't matter what's going on tomorrow or the next day. So thank you, yes. Wonderful, thank you.
Hello, my name is Brendan. Thank you for holding this sacred space for all of us. It's really had a beautiful day. Myself, I'm really into these holistic healing modalities. I think sound is a beautiful thing. The frequency music, I use it every morning for myself. But I've done a couple sound baths too. And like while I was sitting down, I felt, what he was talking about up there, about being the witness for yourself, and thoughts passing, and even throughout today, you're absorbing a lot of information and processing, but I felt like I kind of stepped out of that, it just felt like it was like just witnessing those going by, and then kind of like an electric. I felt like a surge kind of go up and down my body, like an electric type of feeling. It's very peaceful when you're in that space. I think the more we try to practice being that center, center place inside, the more we can carry that throughout our day. And my intention this week is to really give sponge. I think, listening to other people's stories, small little space, holding tough conversations, we can get something out from that story, and we can see the reflection of our own journey. And so, that's my intention this week is to take that and give sponge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marina. Thank you for allowing us to just have some sort of common relief, you know, some sort of, for me, it was personally like healing. So I guess that's what I experienced. I experienced some healing from the sound bath. I felt like I released some like suppressed emotions. And I think one of the things I really learned from this conference is like how much like humans can overcome and still shine. You know, like I just feel there's so many stories that people shared, or you just tell people, there's a lot of people that have gone through so many painful traumas and emotions, but then they figure out a way to overcome that pain and to become a light, and I think that was really touching. And that's one of the things I feel like I want to take away is how to discover that light within me and get that shining more. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Danielle. Thank you. I find that I have a lot of busyness around me at all times, and we're in the middle of opening this beautiful new retreat property, which is focused on a lot of these holistic things. But as somebody who's not in recovery, I'm the operations behind things, and my husband is the one that is normally more involved in the actual practicing of things. So it's a little ironic actually, because I'm not the person who would slow down and take a few minutes to do an exercise like this. While opening up a business that's focused around it, but that was a good little reminder, because that was really nice. I have a hard time justifying taking the time, and there's so many other things that need to be done, but that was very relaxing, and it also gave me some opportunity to focus on things that are going very well as well. There's a lot of chaos and there's a lot of challenges, but there are some things that are really beautiful right now in life, and it gave me the chance to focus on that. So, thank you. And what intention might you like to set for yourself for the week?
My intention would be around finding, even if it's a few minutes of calmness.
Nice.
And maybe making that not such a big project, like it can just be a couple minutes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It's pretty amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
First of all, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. I really needed that. It was a wonderful day today. My mind was going so fast. And to be able, so my intention just laying down there was really just to slow down a little bit. And I'm so sorry if I woke myself up snoring twice. Clearly I was just, when you said go onto the beach, and so of course now I live near a beach, so I went right to my quote unquote beach, and I could feel it. It was a wonderful escape, and I really appreciate you doing this for us. Thank you.
So what would you like your intention to be?
My intention for that was just to quiet the brain, but maybe for the week, just to be open. As my wife said, we're in the mortgage world, and we've been to mortgage conferences, and this is a little different from the mortgage conference. And this has been so amazing. What an amazing community. I didn't really know it existed. I've been going to 12 steps for the last almost 30 years now. And so I guess my intention is, I don't know, to learn and be open and experience. Wow. Thank you.
All of you. Thank you for every one of your shares. It's like one of my favorite parts is just listening in to how the perceptions and experiences, right? And then
Dude, I
also
shared.
just click it down to turn it off, if you will. There you go, beautiful. And then, there you go. And then, I want you again to thank yourself for taking time to do this, and do
do as you wish in terms of creating rituals that support you going forward. I always invite the idea of just saying yes to spirit. You know, and if someone's doing something that's, you know, related to, you know, anything that's going to be, you know, activating or relaxing or, you know, meditative, like go for it. Like check it out, try it, all kinds of neat stuff. Like be curious. Einstein once said, you know, I'm not smart, I'm curious. You know, just allow yourself to ask questions and seek God everywhere you go and anywhere and anything. You'll be absolutely marvelously surprised how it shows up in the space when you're looking for it. And as you vibrate that more, you just keep attracting it more and more, right? Because it's like energy just like when you're in that space, you just attract more of it, right? So just be in your light, but don't forget that without your dark, you don't have your spark. So that's a quote from one of my best friends, Debbie here. And I have some nurturing cards I put together as a project. I did at USM, and it goes over cognitive, emotional, physical, joy and well-being, and emotional, like all the different aspects of your being. And it's kind of a fun project with like different examples of what you can do to exercise in those areas, and then like 3 little lines of where you can write it out for the week. So those are there for you to take. I wrote them out, put pretty quotes and affirmations of one of my gurus. She says, Amaji, she's like, you know, a healing mother saint. She said, love is the foundation of the universe. Love sustains everything. And then I put a quote in. There is Gina's book, so please help yourself. I think you'll love Healing is a Love Story. I happen to have a signed book from her, so there's that. And there's mine and the oils. And again, thank you. Have an amazing rest of your second day here. I hope you stay for second day. I'm sure it's going to be extra awesome. I'm Michele Garcia. My table's over there. If you feel called to, you can grab my card. And I would love to do a podcast with you, perhaps. I love inviting people on my show and celebrating them and allowing you to step into what would you like to inspire the world with your life experience. And yeah, that's all I got. Oh, can we do a group photo? That would be fun. Can we do that? I've never done that. Oh my gosh, I cannot begin to tell you. First of all, I want to thank you for taking time out to do some inner work here. I really acknowledge you, and thank you for being a part of the collective energy that helps us grow and be interconnected. It's so, so, so beautiful and such an honor to be here with you tonight. It's early evening, right? And just to quickly introduce myself, I am Michele Garcia, and I am a graduate of University of Santa Monica's Master's Program for Spiritual Psychology right here in Santa Monica. I currently reside, live, and own a business or two in the Coachella Valley area. So I own a nonprofit that puts together spiritual retreats and has podcast shows, of which I host, and I also get to co-host some, and have a lot of fun doing that. I own a 12-bed residential co-ed sober living in the Coachella Valley, and it's very holistic in nature, as you might have guessed. I integrate conscious recovery every Wednesday night at 4:30 in our program, and it is live streamed on TikTok to a couple hundred people every night. We do it, which is so fun because we reach a lot of people and we get them engaged and we share. You know, it's really deep work, so I'm just so honored to get to bring that to my sober home like that. And then we do sound bath every Monday night there too, and all the other things that we do. You can ask about it, like they cook dinners family style every night because they rotate turns cooking, which, you know, it's very nurturing in my humble opinion, and brings people together. The conversations I hear at the table are just beautiful. I mean, there's real healing that happens in that home, and I'm honored to get to do what I get to do. And I always advocate, you know, discover what you love to do in life. Go for what you enjoy doing, and you'll never work a day in your life, you know? You won't burn out, you'll be inspired, you'll get, you know, allow yourself to, you're doing exactly what I feel is the ultimate in inspiration. You know, you're allowing God to come in and give, you know, if you can just get to that neutral observer point where God can come in and inspire you and give you, you know, some kind of new answer, you know, and don't hesitate to, you know, integrate prayer into this, because I think prayer and meditation are so beautifully harmonizing. You know, it's just a great time to send out prayer for someone you love, to have a moment of clarity perhaps, or to have more peace in their life, or maybe for you to get an answer about something that you're working on in your spiritual curriculum at this time. you know, and then just really listen in for that, drop down deep. And the most important relationship in our life is just that with God. A little bit about Gina. So I was at a treatment conference at ATS, which is in Mirage. It's a holistic outpatient treatment program I work with. A lot of my clients like to go there. And she was leading the talk, and she was introducing her book right here, which you all are going to get a copy of. I'm so happy and honored that TJ gave me the opportunity to hand these out at the Sound Bath. I mean, so she was Cuban, and like my dad's Cuban too, and she would talk about it. And she was just so strong and passionate. I remember once I asked her to be my mentor, and she said, Michele, a lot of people confuse me because like they think I'm in recovery, but like I'm not. She was just so spiritual. I thought I just assumed she must be, right? But she did kind of like, you know, guide me in some things, and that was when she was in the hospital, mind you. You know, it's like there was no end to her capacity to be able to give of herself. And it was very reciprocal. So I'm sitting in the comp luncheon, and she made a reference to sound healing, how it's become more of a thing now. And then she saw me, and I swear I didn't even think she knew who I was, right? It's just the kind of woman she was. She would always make you feel heard and loved and acknowledged. And I maybe just met her once before summer. She's like, not like Michele, who's been doing sound baths for the longest time. And you know, I was like, how does she even know me, right? And she's just that way, you know. And so I love to be able to emulate that, where I really acknowledge people and I'm present with them. And a lot of Jeremy's talk tonight spoke to that, about being present with people, or, you know, other people talking about being present, you know, and that is such a gift. And I feel that is a byproduct of meditation, the practice. This is a practice. So we're doing a ritual, that's great, but it's about taking this, what we share collectively together, which is super empowering to do, right, into your lives, right, into the moments with your family, your friends, your mentors, your clients. So yeah, that said, I always suggest that we set the intention for the deepest level of healing for ourselves and all concerned. You can add to that anything else you might like to that you're working on your personal and your spiritual curriculum right now. So take a minute to drop down and do that. Some of my assistants are going to come around and spray some sage and maybe some Palo Santo and aromatherapy. I'll bring some bells, I'll bring some bowls. I'm very interactive. I like to come near you, so if you have a problem with that, just raise your hand. But I like to do that. But we'll start with the bowls, which are going to be activating all the energy solar plexus in your body, right? We have 7. And then I'll do the gong, that's for clearing. I have lots at home, but I brought one at least. And some brass bowls and water, ocean drops. So that's it. Let us begin. Yes. Yes, that's how I do sound baths, but like the way they did this was kind of good. Yeah, and your feet would be toward me, and that's the best way to do a sound bath. So there's no wrong way to do a sound bath. Like the best way to do it is to get to the REM state. So REM is like between awake and asleep, and the easy way to do that is to lay down on your back heel, like relax, just let go, let God. The more open you are, the more clearing can happen. And it actually, I'll tell you a little factoid while you're getting down on the ground. Gongs are known through centuries of history as sacred tools because they clear negative energy on a cellular level. They can clear trauma while held in your body. So it's kind of radical. So your arms and feet are not crossed so that you can be open, right? We don't contract, instead we are open, right? Allow that clearing. Our hands and feet are great portals for exiting energy as well as receiving. So we're not going to do this, right? Or cross our feet yet. So just get comfortable. You know, let go, let God. Allow that process to happen. Beautiful. I'm such a willing participant, so I'm so excited. All right, deep breath in. And just allowing yourself to be the neutral observer, noticing your thoughts, but not attached to our thoughts. let's do visualization. Visualization is so empowering. Let's take a journey within, and I want you to visualize yourself on a beach, a body of water somewhere. Could be a lake, could be a beach side you like. A warm sand beneath you, the smell of the ocean air, the wind on your face, the breeze through your hair, and that feeling of being interconnected with all life force energy and love and nature's grace and moving through you, all around you, and just feeling the beauty in that space. Feeling in the moment now. This is a bowl associated with Saturn, emanating the resonance associated with abundance and well-being. So I'm abundant, let's affirm, in all areas of my life today. My health precedes me. In your mind's eye, just really visualize how that looks, right? Seeing yourself at optimal health, vibrating in high frequency, balanced in harmony, abundant. God is giving you everything you need to lead a rich, full life today. In the flow, divine course. Visualizing the light within you emanating out. Just connecting to frequency, right? We were sound before our form, just gonna really honing into vibration. Acknowledging your vibration, emanating that divine love, your natural state. feeling into the interconnectedness of meditating as a union together to send out light. And this is the part where we're going to do some calming, so really allowing, letting go. Letting that creative intelligence do its handiwork. And just allowing that beautiful lead that we get from source energy love. Just flow, feel the flow. Moving through your energy, just letting go, letting go. Let it be recycled back into Mother Earth, that which no longer serves us. Not deeming anything bad or wrong, just complete. Allowing for that divine love to flow in and through us. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Another deep breath in. Fueling yourself with life force energy love. Oxygen regenerating every cell of your brain, bringing life into your brain, into really shake your feet, wiggle your hands, feel yourself back in your body. Some people astral style, but it's just nice to feel that interconnect with the spirit body. There you go. And then maybe just rolling up on your side and sit in a little half circle here because we're going to do a little process group and setting of intention. So, you know, I'm sure a lot of clinicians, guides, counselors are working in the field anyway, and you know the importance of process, right? Just do something and then move on and do the same stuff. Just take that around. It's kind of so this is calcinite. We love calcinite. It's going to be my talking stick for the day. So calcinite is known through it's a chain converting negative to positive. It just feels good. It's like my little spiritual warrior sword talking stick slash. Okay. So in process group, what we do traditionally is just share our experience of the experience, and then what your intention is again. And why? Because when you speak it, you're logging it into the universe, right? So it has a ripple effect. Just like our meditation, they did a study actually with a group of just average meditators, right? And they went town to town. And the study showed that the crime went down in every town they did it. We're not advanced meditators or anything. And I truly believe this is because it evokes peace within, and you take that out with you, and that's what's next level. Like when you go to a gathering, it's easy to drop down and feel yummy and your bliss when you're in it. What really is next level is taking that out into the adversities, into, you know, and being the calm in the storm, right? So that would be my intention, is to, take all, okay, so first of all, my experience was really fun, and it's always such an honor to do this for my colleagues and people that are, working in this field, because it just is. I'm so grateful for you and any realm of what you're doing to help make recovery possible, to make trauma healing possible. I'm big on wellness and obviously holistic health, and this is such an amazing conference for that. Hence, I sponsored it, I've been sponsoring it for years now, and I'm participating in this way. So my intention is just to bring the healing and the information that I've learned so many wonderful things, and just kind of been really moved, and I just bring it home and bring it to my community that I have there, and to my family life, and to however I can, and integrate it and to embody more and just continue to evolve. So